This segment brought to you by Sure Crop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
We're back. Now Duane and Neil Carey talk about why the USA Poultry, Egg and Export Council is a good partner for corn, soybean, and sorghum producers.
Duane Toews joining you once again with AGam in Kansas, and an opportunity to catch up with Neil Carey with the USA Poultry, Egg and Export Council. Neil, tell us a little bit about the program and why it's important for not just poultry producers, but grain and sorghum and soybean growers as well.
Well, it's fun to travel the world and sell good chicken that we raise right here in America, and we can do it very economically. But our breadbasket here in America, we're blessed with great land where we can grow corn and soybeans and sorghum and everything else. We feed a lot of that to our chickens, and we're able to reach and many markets in the world and feed protein. And we're still great feed conversion, and we're still a very cheap protein. And there's a lot of countries that need cheap protein for health reasons.
We think about it really is kind of a value added, if you will, to the soybean and corn industries to be able to export chicken through the Egg and Export Council.
Yeah, it's a great place for all the processors to get together and talk about our common problems with world markets. We'll get locked out of a certain market. In fact, right now, it's been 2 years since we've been able to sell product into China. We're hoping with this new administration, maybe he can get that market back open for us, because it's a very good market for some of our products. One in particular is chicken feed. Nobody here, to speak of, eats chicken feed as much as the Chinese do. So it's a very good product for us to produce and sell into China. And we hope that we can get that market open soon. Disease has an issue. Back in 2015, when we had avian influenza, particularly in the turkeys and egg, we were locked out of many markets. And right now, the rest of the world is suffering. Europe, Africa, and Asia all have high-path AI. And so some of their markets are needing more protein and needing our chicken. So it's very good right now for us. And hopefully we'll stay disease-free this spring and be able to continue to export product to many of these places.
It has been an interesting phenomenon, particularly through the migratory bird flyway that we saw most of that avian influenza in the United States. But you referenced a problem that's become worldwide, and fortunately for us in the U.S., we have had very little trouble with it the last 2 years.
Yeah, well, we've really increased the biosecurity. Our broilers did very well in 2015. We really only had one small outbreak in California. But our turkey folks and our egg folks had a little bit more of an issue. I think they've learned greatly from that, and I think they've increased their biosecurity. So that's going to be very beneficial here. But, hopefully we're blessed and we don't have an incident this spring. Normally we see it in the spring migration.
Well, our thanks to Neil Carey with the Poultry and Egg Export Council joining us here on AGam in Kansas. Jamie, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Duane. Come back after the break for this week's Kansas Farm Bureau update.
This is Eric Stonestreet, and as many of you know, I love my home state of Kansas. In March, Kansas ranchers lost homes, equipment, and thousands of cattle from the largest wildfires in the state's history. Imagine losing all you have in a fire. Not just your house, but your livelihood. Ranchers are beginning to rebuild, but it will take years and tens of millions of dollars to build back herds, fences, and other infrastructure. Today, I'm asking you to help. Donate what you can and show your support to the ranchers of Kansas. Simply go to kansasfires.com. Your donation is tax deductible and will go to those who need it the most.